Good morning, everybody. This is DJ Widow from Black Widow Beats Music, and of course DJ Widow's Game Lounge. I am back with another playthrough of Plague Inc. Evolved, as you can tell. So it is currently 9:30 in the morning. I am tired. I work at noon, but I figured I would record a quick video for you guys just to, keep you guys up to date. We're going to be playing the main game like normal. Of course, last episode, as you guys know. If you haven't seen the last episode, check it out. It's going to be at the end of this video, a link that you can click on, or a video or whatever. As you guys know, or if you have watched my video, you know that I play Bacteria on... Let's see. I play Bacteria on Brutal, excuse me. I'm tired still. You have to forgive me. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Virus. And let's go. So we've unlocked a new gene from the last time. The following new gene type has been discovered and unlocked: base hydrolysis. Alright, so we're going to be playing the virus, so we're going to do things a little bit differently. So let's see what we got. I'm going to do ATP boost for the beginning. We're going to do creationist. This will decrease the chance of the plague mutating, because as you and I all know, viruses are very highly mutative. They can mutate on a flick of a switch. So we want creationists to decrease the chances of that. We're going to do Terracite because it spreads easier across land. We haven't gotten either of these yet. So, excuse me, I'm still got leftover stuff from that stupid cold I had. Alright, let's continue. And I'm actually going to do this on casual just to kind of show you guys what the basic, what my basic methods are, and then we'll bump up the difficulty. I just, first of all, want to let you guys know I'm not going to be doing anything mega brutal for a while until I get more comfortable with all the different disease types. So I'm going to kind of save that for the very tail end of, like, this series. I'm going to do, like, a full mega brutal walkthrough for every disease type. Try to, anyway. But I will tell you this. The disease type I always have the most trouble with is the Necrovirus. I have tried multiple different methods, and I still, for the love of everything holy and delicious, cannot get it, even on normal. I can only beat it on casual. So I'm definitely going to try to work on that. Let's go. We're not going to name it PAX-12. What can we name this virus? Ooh. How about... Oh, I've got the perfect name. If you guys watch Harvester, you'll know exactly what I mean. Shout out to Harvester, by the way, for making such fantastic EAS scenarios. I absolutely love it. Let's turn my television down a little bit. I can hear it still. Alright, so welcome to Plague Inc., blah blah blah. We're going to start in our normal spot, which is Saudi Arabia. Alright. So, K17-PXVI is a virus disease type, as we all know, blah 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 blah. Costs DNA points to devolve. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of take things slow for a little bit, see where it goes. And this is on casual, so this isn't going to be too difficult, but I do want to caution you guys that the virus can be very unstable. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's go to transmissions. You kind of want to still stick with just these. These and these are highly mutative. If you don't want your disease to sit and mutate like crazy, because it will cost you just more and more and more and more points as you go along in the game. So I highly suggest just stick with air and water, so I'm just going to get air for right now. Symptoms, like usual, you do not want any symptoms early game. That will get you discovered very quickly. These, and as you guys will notice, these are different for each disease type. So before we have bacterial resilience, but this, we have viral instability. This is great for late game, because look at what it does. DNA becomes more unstable, increasing random mutations. So near the end of the game, when you're having trouble getting points, you're not really able to evolve your disease, this is a great way to do it. This is absolutely fantastic. It will help your disease evolve without having to use any points. and it'll be fantastic for endgame, so that way your disease can just keep evolving without you having to spend anything, and you will win the game much quicker and much easier. So we're gonna back out of that, and let's get right into upgrade. Those planes be infected again. Okay, so I didn't even know. Oh, there goes a ship. I saw a red ship. It went like right here. Like right here. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I need a drink. Ah. Oh, gosh. I swear, everything they make nowadays has a child-proof or even a human-proof fucking lids. Oh, excuse my French. Oh, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Enjoy the sound of me drinking my juice. It's called body armor. I love this stuff. It's got B vitamins, so hopefully it'll help me bounce off the walls. Or focus better on the game, whichever one. Alright, let's get in here. We're getting more points, so I'm gonna go into water. And we're gonna leave that alone for a little bit. Let's go into abilities. I'm actually gonna get abilities early on, since I have the points too. Let's get cold resistance. And like I mentioned before, especially if you watch my other videos, or my other video, yeah, we don't want that. That is exactly what's gonna happen too. I forgot to mention. Your disease will mutate randomly. And look at this. This is why I tell you guys not to worry about symptoms. And that's why I tell you guys to get Creationist. It'll cost 3 whole DNA points to devolve this. Okay. But since we're on casual, it's not going to be so bad. It'll be a little bit easier to manage. But I do want to caution you, it will keep happening. It just happens. I mean, look at the way the coronavirus mutated. We have all these different variants now. Viruses are highly mutated, so it's going to be very difficult to keep things at bay. And now we're in Australia. Oh, there we go. We just infected another country. I think. China? I thought I saw an infected ship go. Oh, 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 there goes Iceland. There goes Russia. Okay. Let's go back in here. Let's go to transmissions. We're gonna get air again. Oh, here we go. What country was that? Japan. Mass panic over 3D printed robotic juicer. Wait, I gotta read this. New robotic juicer banned in 17 countries after a UN report highlighted its profound disturbing behavior. Authorities trying to restrict access to the CAD file. What the heck? Some of these pop-ups, guys. If Rusty Rake declared a deadly weapon, guys. Okay, I'm getting distracted, but I've got to point this out. Some of these reports are funny. If you can pause the game for a second when you're playing this and look at these. Just look. Ridiculous fishermen arrested on firearm charges. Charity warns against attaching balloons to pets. Most expensive movie ever. Cost too much. I can't stand this game. Endemic Creations has a very good sense of humor. I will say that. Oh, don't go away. Okay. Alright, all jokes aside, let's devolve water. No symptoms or nothing. Actually, let's... don't have any points for those. That's fine. It's telling me a symptom. Yeah, we don't need that. Symptoms. Okay, it's going to literally cost 4 points just to devolve this. This is what makes it difficult for virus. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I have gas. Oh, that actually hurt. Sometimes I believe I have a stomach ulcer because I get this pain in my one side of my stomach, and it literally feels like it's being torn in half whenever I burp like that. But I have to let it out. If I don't let it out upside, it's gonna come down downside. Nobody wants that. Alright, this is spreading like super slow. Why is it spreading so slow? Alright. Transmissions, no. Abilities, let's, cold resistance, because that'll help us spread up north a little bit better. Alright. Let's get that. Well, Saudi Arabia is screwed. So, Central Asia and Iran, those countries are completely screwed. Not that I'm trying to make this funny, because obviously a global pandemic is not funny, but when you just look at it in terms of gameplay, you just want it to go faster. Alright, we're getting more points. Let's do some heat resistance and drug resistance, because that'll help us spread in, like, the higher, wealthier countries. I'm still half asleep. I can't wake up. There we go. Gosh, South America's, like, not even trying. I am getting a lot more points, though, so I'm just gonna let those build up for a minute. Oh! Yep, see, this is exactly why I say save points. I know I'm being redundant, repeating myself, but I just want to make it known. This is exactly what happens. See? Cost me 5 whole friggin' points just to devolve that. I'm so mad. Okay, we're starting to spread a little bit better now. I feel like some countries are still not moving like they should be, but they're getting there. I try not to take it too fast and spend a bunch of points, because I don't want to waste points if I'm going to need them later to devolve certain things. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, as soon as it says the whole world's been infected, I'm going to evolve some symptoms, not very many, but I'm going to go straight to this. And it's actually pretty cheap. It only costs 9 points to evolve it. It's going to be so much better in the end. I'm actually going to get heat resistance now. Check the disease tab. Okay, so every country has been infected. These are all the, I guess you could say, somewhat healthy countries, and it shows you the exact percentage of the country that's been infected, what part of the country is not, and what part of the country is dead in percentage. Which I think is actually pretty cool. It shows it based on statistics, and I like that. I didn't take statistics in school, but I know a little bit about them. Come on, Canada, what's your deal? It is a richer country, so I guess I can't complain, but still, it shouldn't be taking this long. Oh, that's why. I didn't even get drug resistance, too. That should definitely speed things up. Okay, so let's sped up a little bit. This is going super slow. Okay, there it goes. Debating on whether or not to leave that alone. I kind of want to leave it alone, just because it's a little later in game, but... screw it. We're gonna leave it alone, see what happens. It'll spread a lot faster. See? Look! Oh, yeah, coughing symptom really did it. Alright, Sweden, you've met your match now. That's like the only country I'm waiting on is Sweden. Heavy flooding in Colombia. Okay, we'll see the death toll go up. This symptom mutated. Increased infectivity, so I'm just gonna leave that be. What's their severity at? It's not too high. So as soon as it says no healthy people left in the world, oh, okay. New minor disease spreading. So they figured us out. But we're on casual, so it might not be so bad. New Zealand starts working on a cure. Yeah, of course. Anemia symptom mutated, that's fine. We're gonna start seeing a bunch of mutations now. Alright, so what part of the world is not infected? Okay, so everywhere is infected as of now. We just didn't really get the notification, so... Hypersensitivity, that's fine. You know, I'm actually gonna do something here. Abilities. Let's get that. Get this. And I'm gonna wait on that. This is already highly mutated, so I don't have to worry too much at the moment. Rash symptom mutated. See, the higher, okay, let me explain this. So, the more of these you get, the higher the chance your plague will mutate. Random mutations are cool. K17-PXVI placed on watch list. Okay. Insomnia, that's fine. It makes everyone less productive, which actually slows the cure down a little bit. South Africa leading global? Can I even speak English? Global cure effort. Oh, there goes that stupid blue plane. Abscesses. Ew. I don't know what an abscess is. It's actually a pocket of infection that's like filled with pus and blood and everything else. You gotta get it drained. They're usually hemophilia. That's awful. Hemophilia is actually like the breakdown, not really the breakdown, but the blood clotting factors are not, like, they aren't proper in your body. Which makes you bleed, not more, but it makes you bleed longer. I learned all about that disease in, like, health class and stuff. I even did a, project on it, I believe. Tumors, that's gross. How about we evolve some symptoms ourselves? Let's do that. Okay, so we got that. That'll screw them up. That'll really screw them up. The death toll's gonna go freaking wild. Oh my gosh, yes, there are no healthy... It took you till just now to let me know there's no healthy people left in the world. Ugh. Coma symptom mutated. That actually slows cure efforts, so... You don't really have to focus too much on evolving symptoms yourself at this point in the game. You just kind of let it go. See, Germany begins to break down. Stuff's gonna start... Okay, the death toll's going up very quick. What is the death rate? Let's go to the overview. I got a complex genetic complexity. DNA use, 307. Casual. So, 56 million deaths a day. That is really bumming out. Oh, paralysis knocked the cure back. Not by much, but at least it still did. I'm still getting a crap ton of points, so I'm actually going to start evolving some stuff here. Maybe to knock the cure back. I'll get that. Genetic reshuffle. See, I knocked the cure back quite a bit. And I'm still getting a lot of points. Sneezing. Yeah, everybody's gonna start blowing boogers on each other at the very tail end of everything. Okay, what can I do here? Do I want to get that, or do I want to get this? You know, I'm gonna get this, just so I can get a higher score to knock the cure back a little bit. There we go. And I don't think anyone's gonna be finding the cure anytime soon. There's still a year and 185 days till the cure. Let's see what it goes back down to. 2 years, so they cannot get a cure. And what can I do to screw these people up even more? Like, what can I do? How about... let's give them some good old internal hemorrhaging. Let's get some hemorrhagic shock in there, and really want this one. I can never get it because I always run out of points near end game, but it's necrosis. Large swaths of infected tissue lose blood supply and become fatal sources of gangrene. And if you don't know what gangrene is, there's two different types. Wet gangrene is worse because it can form inside of your intestinal tract and your other organs. Dry gangrene is what you see mostly on like diabetic patients and people that don't have like access to their limbs. Not really access, but movement in their limbs. It can actually cause like dry gangrene, the skin turns black and the limbs fall off. It's really gross. I'm still getting points though. How? I don't know. 5 years until the cure. That sucks, guys. That really sucks. You know what? I can't evolve nothing else. Let's give some of these people fevers. We'll start to get a temperature now of like 108. Excuse me. Okay. Walking Dead symptom combo. Insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around gray with tiredness. Scientists working on the cure for K17-PXVI are less productive. That sucks, bro. But in the end, it looks like 11 years until the cure. That is just... It's 2035. That would suck if it was real life. Systemic infection. Ooh, okay. That's really bad. Where is that? Alright, that evolved. Pathogen affects multiple organ and tissue types, causing body-wide infections that spread fast and can be fatal. Ugh. Gross. still getting points here and there, though, so I guess it's not so bad. K17-PXVI to eradicate humans. Victory! Yay! So let's go ahead and put this on max speed. I want to see how it progresses. So we only got 2 stars. I could normally do better, but of course this is virus, so it's a little bit more difficult, I guess you could say. But let's see, it spreads. See, it starts off pretty slow, only really affecting land borders and such. But then look at it. Especially after coughing mutates. Look how it just spread everywhere. That is crazy. It only really took me 589 days, so just a little over a year and a half. Well, a year and 3/4, I would say, so not too bad. But anyway, this is actually a lot of fun. I cannot wait to keep making more videos like this, and I absolutely love sharing my content with you guys. I don't do this to get money or anything really. I mostly just like filming and sharing my experiences of gaming with the world. So if you guys really enjoy this video, I would appreciate it if you were to like, share, and put a sub on here. And if you guys are interested in music, I make nightcore, my own original songs I write. I do extended versions of like anime and game music and such. So if you guys have any requests, feel free to drop them. I might be able to come up with something for you. So without further ado, it's been fun, and I have to sign off for right now because I gotta get ready for work. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.
Peace!